So you might ask, what is deep ecology? Deep ecology is an environmental philosophy and a social movement, and it asks us to reconnect with nature deeper. It asks us to step in and understand a little bit more about how other species live on this planet. We see the value of nature based on a commodity in the economic sense. A native tree provides a home and a habitat to so many different species. Therefore, the tree is not just a tree, it's a tree full of life and a whole set of relationships. We need to see value in that diversity. So this environmental philosophy that we take on into the world will help us see nature in a way that is beneficial to humankind. Take, for example, a tree in your garden or something around. Just have a look at it, pay attention to it. Look at all the life that exists around your tree, all the way down from the soil, the mycelium in the soil. We need to see value in the diversity of nature, the complexity of nature, rather than reducing it down to a single organism. And that's what deep ecology is asking us to do. It's asking us to step closer towards nature and engage with the diversity of life that exists all around us, because we need that. So that's what sequesters carbon, but also helps regulate our planet. Biodiversity is the key to solving the climatic issues that we face today. What is biodiversity? Well, biodiversity is nature, essentially. It's the non-human world that exists around us. Often big conservation parks are looking to preserve big species such as elephants and rhinos. When you think about conservation and biodiversity, it can be the small things that exist outside a protected area. It can be a beetle, it can be a flower, it can be a tree. To engage with that level of biodiversity at a small level is really important too. Outside protected areas across Africa, the largest contributor to landscapes are communities. We need to engage with communities. We need to help them see the ecological benefits that are there economically, and of course ecologically, and of course that influences the social. And there's something called other effective measures in conservation, and this is a great tool that one can use to understand these benefits. When you look at a community outside the Kruger National Park, what are the ecological benefits there? How can a community engage with those ecological benefits whilst really uplifting the community? So OECMs are important to rewilding because we need all the strategies that we can to enhance biodiversity worldwide. They're another strategy for us to engage with the problem. At the moment, we're sitting in just conservation-based areas that are conserving and protected species. It's now giving an opportunity for communities and private sector, public sector to get involved. We all need to be environmentalists, and we all need to preserve biodiversity. When we invite nature back into our lives, into our cities, we are connecting with not only our biosphere and our atmosphere in terms of carbon sequestering, but we're also inviting nature back into our lives. When we have a healthy ecosystem, we also have a healthy life. It's going to be beneficial for us in the future if we start to engage with biodiversity more.